Good morning. This is my first video message of the 15-16 school year. Pretty excited to have the opportunity to speak directly to you. This year has been filled with a lot of work, especially on Monday and Tuesday afternoons, and the work has gone towards building and establishing our culture, working on rituals and routines in our classrooms and in our school. We have completed our first marking period, so our report cards are done. Our first Fontes and Pinnell reading levels are complete. And observations have been initiated, and our Mosel is winding down. I want to take this opportunity first to make two nice announcements, enjoyable announcements, things that will help us continue to grow and move forward. First is a movement of Ms. Danielle Arena Jacobson into the interim acting assistant principal position in our school. Ms. Jacobson has been an asset in our school from the very beginning. She started with us in year one, helped us set a culture and a tone through the building, and supported our staff, our students, our families as much as possible, and has earned the respect and support of so many throughout our extended community. I'm pleased that she'll be joining the administrative team, and I think all of our staff members can join me in congratulating her as we move forward and continue to work together. I also want to congratulate Ms. Nancy Adames for moving from our parent coordinator position into payroll secretary. This work is something we've needed a lot more support on over the last year and a half, and Ms. Adames is training hard, working hard, and has done so much in this past year in that capacity, even though she did not have the title, that at this point it was a no-brainer to have her move forward into that role. And over the next few weeks, possibly by the end of November, we will have a new parent coordinator in place as well. Again, please congratulate both of them when you have the opportunity. It's great that our school continues to grow, that our staff members here in-house continue to find new opportunities for their professional growth and development. Second part of today's announcements, today's video, is really about our instructional focus. So much of the beginning of the year has been about the work that we were doing, building our routines, building our rituals, building our classroom culture, making sure that we have the right pieces in place to support our students socially and emotionally. Now it's time for us to begin to really think about our instructional work, the academic work that needs to happen. And the grade leaders and the administrative team and the cabinet have put together and worked on a couple of ideas that we want to move forward with. Our district is working with if-then statements to help us understand the causal factors that help create a successful school, a successful academic program, a successful instructional approach. So I want to share these with you, and over the next weeks and months we'll be decomposing them a bit to try to understand exactly what it means to parse this in a way that will be useful in our classroom. The first is, A, if our teachers and teacher teams consistently use data and daily formative assessments to revise lesson plans, then our students will be engaged in classrooms with multiple entry points for all students to increase their academic achievements. So the teacher teams using data, using assessments, will allow our lesson plans to provide more engaging opportunities for our students. That's the first one. B, if grade level teams effectively collaborate, plan, and share a common set of beliefs on how students learn, then all students will be engaged in student-led discussions, self-assessments, accountable talk, protocols, and become reflective, independent learners. So again, working as a full team on the grade, deciding on which pieces we'll put in place for our lesson and unit work. That will help our students become more engaged. That will help our students drive their own instruction. And the last one, the third one, if instruction is rigorous, motivating, student-led, and aligned with the Common Core standards, then students will be actively engaged in meaningful activities that provide higher levels of critical thinking skills, ownership, and accountability. Again, we're looking at students being connected to their learning directly, the learning being very rigorous and challenging so that the students are able to be self-motivated in finding their entry points into the learning. Last year, in the 2014-15 school year, our focus was engagement, and we established protocols and explored the use of protocols in classrooms throughout the building. That was a beginning point. We are continuing to look at engagement, but finding the levers that will allow engagement to really be the common thread through all of the instructional work that we're doing. So whether it be establishing protocols, or more effectively using formative assessment, or more effectively using planning, I think we can make a more customized instructional path for our students to be engaged in the learning process. Again, we'll be talking about this at length in coming meetings at the grades, at grade leaders, on our Monday afternoons, and we will have the opportunity to explore these ideas as a community and help them grow. They are living documents, so these are things that can change as we find the need to refine those understandings, to refine our approaches, to refine our goals to support our students most effectively. I hope all of you have a pleasant Sunday afternoon. I hope everybody had the opportunity to move their clocks back and get an extra hour of sleep last night. As we move into tomorrow, a couple of things happening this week. Tuesday is election day. It's a big day for our students. They will be home resting so that they will be ready for Thursday, which is parent-teacher conferences and report card distribution. So Tuesday, many of you will be participating in professional work here in our school building, workshops and professional development. Some of you will be out of the building at external PDs, and then on Thursday we are here most of the day into the evening working with our families and our students to help them understand what they need to do to move forward. Thank you for this opportunity, for this direct interaction. I look forward to seeing all of you first thing tomorrow, and I hope the rest of this evening and today will be your best. Thank you.